Welcome to Napa. I have never tried pistachio milk in my life. It smells like pistachios. That is delicious. Oh, that's why there's sugar. Welcome to Napa Valley, everybody. I'm here with Codalee on an overnight retreat celebrating all that is Codalee. And if you missed my last vlog, then you won't be filled in on all the deets, so make sure you catch up on the vids. But I'm here and I wanted to get ready with you tonight because it's been so long since I've done a classic little hotel get ready with me. If you've been with my channel for a long time, you'll know this was a staple, my friends, and I'm getting ready for a little evening event. We're headed to a winery and then we're having a dinner after, and I wanted to get ready with you tonight, my friends, because it's my favorite thing to do here on this channel. So I am gonna do my hair at the end, but do a really quick little skincare and makeup moment, and then we're gonna touch up later for dinner. And I have exactly 40 minutes to get myself ready, so we're gonna be doing this speedy style. I've got myself a little protein coffee, if you know, you know. And I also put some white strips in for the occasion. So naturally, Codalee has left an entire lineup of products, but I actually brought my own and they had them here. So I'm just gonna use mine up and save what they have here for a refill. But this is a little tip I learned back in the day when I was in Bordeaux with Codalee, and it's mixing the foaming cleanser with the almond milk and making just like a succulent, perfect mixture for cleanser. So I'm just mixing the two together. I was on the plane. Your girl needs to deal with the skin, so we're gonna cleanse our skin to start. Thing at facials where they do the like towel wrap on your face. Doesn't work the same when you're trying to do it yourself. So let's take a little bit of the Codalee Beauty Elixir. This is such an old favorite of mine. Do you guys remember the days on YouTube? Like everyone went crazy for the Beauty Elixir. I feel like they had like a gold version and that was all the rage, but the Codalee Beauty Elixir forever is just such a staple. Let's go with the Vino Clean Moisturizing Toner. I've never actually used this. Oh, it says to use with a cotton pad. I don't have a cotton pad on hand, so we're just gonna like slap it on ourselves. Oh my God, it smells so good. And then this is one of my favorite products ever. I actually packed my eye cream of this. It's almost gone, so I'm gonna use mine. But this is the Resveratrol Lift Firming Eye Gel Cream. Like, see, I've just got squeezes left of this product, but this is one of my favorite eye creams. And again, from the Codalee team, I had learned to apply your eye cream under your eyes, obviously, but to also put it on the sides of your lips and also in your ears, because they said that this is the area that ages swiftly. And if you put eye cream there, apparently it's a good little tip to use for your skincare. So I've done it since. Eye cream, then let's go in with the moisturizer. This is the Resveratrol Firming Cashmere Cream. I've never actually used this cream before, so this is gonna be an experimental moment for us, but we're gonna put it on our face as well as on our neck. It smells delicious, has the classic Codalee scent. It felt like it was really dark in here, so I just added a little light. I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully you can see me better. My friends, that is the skincare done. Let us move on to the makeup. I'm gonna use the Chanel Le Beige Complexion Touch because this has just been a continued favorite of mine. It's super nice and light. You can control the coverage to what you need it to be. I'm using the shades B20 and B40, and I've been using this IT Cosmetics foundation brush. Everything is rubbed off, so I actually have no idea what number it is anymore, but I just blend out all of the little pigment spheres on the back of my hand and just apply that straight to the skin, and it just provides the most stunning natural coverage, and mixing in a shade that's a little bit warmer than your skin tone just puts the most beautiful soft glow on the skin. I also put a self tan on beforehand, so I do have a little bit of a warm glow already, and I just love the effect of this foundation. I think it's so beautiful. It's such a favorite. Then I'm taking my NARS concealers, and I'm using one shade that's lighter just underneath the eyes a little bit to counteract any dark circles. And I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my face. And then I'm taking a deeper shade and just using that to add any extra coverage where we might need it. So I'm just kind of putting that on the cheeks and my forehead a little bit. I've got like a zit here, just adding any additional coverage that I want because I went quite light with the foundation. So if I want extra coverage, I'm adding that on with concealer. And then I'm gonna blend that out with my foundation brush as well. I also have a wet beauty blender on hand just in case, but I've kind of been on the foundation brush train lately. I don't know what's come over me, but I've really been enjoying this. I just put another little layer of concealer on. I'm gonna take my Benefit setting spray and just spray that onto the face and let that soak in. And while we're letting that soak, I'm actually gonna go in with my NARS bronzing cream. This is the Laguna number 2, 02 bronzing cream. And I'm gonna take that and blend it out. And then when we blend in the rest of the concealer, it'll kind of all just blend in and marry together. But I'm applying this onto the cheekbones and onto the top of my forehead, and then just on my jawline as well. This is one of those scenarios where the bathroom is really dark and I'm gonna do my makeup like super heavy, and I know I'm gonna get outside and be like, oh, what have I done? Then we'll go ahead and blend out the concealer with the foundation brush. And just taking some of that cream bronzer down the nose as well. Next, let's apply some cream blush. This is the Laura Mercier Provence. Very fitting shade name for the setting in which we're in with the Caudalie team. So I'm just taking this on my Refro 4 brush. And I'm going to apply that onto the tops of my cheeks, just kind of like blending in that area where we applied the bronzer with the rest of the makeup, just really lightly dabbing that on. I love this blush formula so much. It's so pretty. And this is the perfect neutral shade, truly, for my personal skin tone. I am obsessed with it. And I just always take a little tickle on the nose as well. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of this Pearl Beauty Sun-Kissed highlighter. This is new and I haven't used this before, but I'm gonna just dab that onto the tops of my cheekbones for a little bit of a glow. It's got a beautiful, like, warm pinky sheen. So I think it's gonna go so nicely with the sun-kissed vibes that I'm always trying to go for. Take a little bit of that down the nose as well. Then I'm gonna do another spritz of the Benefit Professional Setting Spray. And just make sure that this is all melting into the skin before we apply any powder. And speaking of before we apply powder, let's take some of the e.l.f. Brow Lift. And I'm just using that on the little e.l.f. brow brush. And I'm just gonna brush that into the brows. I'm gonna fill them in later, but I want the brow lift to have a little bit of time to sit and settle and dry so that we can apply product afterwards. Then I've got a little mini of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I'm just gonna like load my brush up with that and then just press that right underneath the eyes. I always do underneath the eyes first, just making sure that I get that whole area, like this area under my eyes and around my cheeks. You can see how much it has a blurring effect, but this is where my pores just like appear the largest and where they're the most visible. So that's where I like to apply, honestly, most of my powder, but I'm still applying it in small layers. Like I'm loading up the brush, but then I'm really tapping it off and just really lightly dusting that onto my face. And then I'll just kind of take a little dusting with whatever's left on the brush around, like that. Then I want to finish off the face with a little bit of this Laura Mercier blush color infusion in the shade All That Sparkles. It's this really beautiful, just like soft neutral pink. I think it's going to be a beautiful addition on top of the Provence blush and just kind of also help to set any of those cheek products in. It's such a pretty, it's kind of like, it's a blush obviously, but it's like, it's almost like a blush finishing powder. Like it's super light. Just gonna use that to like melt all of the face products together. And now I know I'm really not switching things up here, but for eyes, I actually just packed my usual little Inglot Duo, which I love so much. This is just perfect if you want a really quick and easy go-to eye look. It's super warm here and your girl is sweaty. I don't wanna do anything too intense on the eyes, so I'm just gonna take my lovely little trio here. And I'm gonna take a blending brush and just blend these two little shades together out of this little rainbow here, and I'm just gonna put that right into the crease. And then I'm gonna take the two deeper shades, mix them together, and just run that along my lash line. And then I need to go close up to my mirror for this, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a wing with the darkest shade. And we'll finish the eyes off with mascara. I have a little mini Bite Upswing mascara. I got mascara all over my lid. That only happens when you're on time crunch, right? So when that happens, I just leave it to dry. And then I take a little brush and I literally just go bloop, 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 bloop. And usually it just flakes right off. We can just touch up a little bit of that shadow if we need. Et voila. Switching gears a little bit, we're gonna go to lips. I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut Lip Pencil. Oh my God, I just drew so far under my lip. What have I done? I need to remember to sharpen my lip pencils more. There's nothing like using a really fresh and deliciously sharp lip pencil. It honestly makes such a difference. So later on for dinner, I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more neutral for when we're eating food. But because we're headed out to a winery and we're kind of just having like a little photo op, I wanted to take the new Lisa Eldridge Strawberry Shock lipstick and do something a little bit more bright and fun. And this is a nice matte shade, so it'll be perfect, and hopefully I won't have to touch it up at all while we're out. So I'm just applying that to the center of my lips, and then I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it in through the rest of my lip and kind of give it that little stain effect on the lips. Just like that. All right, guys, I need to go do my hair. I need to go fill in my brows, and I'll be back with you when I'm done. My hair is done. The makeup is done. I'll show you my full look once we're outside. Okay, so this is my hair and makeup done. I've tried taking this clip 1,000 times. I'm so sorry, but it's just been go, go, go. But here is my finished look, and I'll show you my outfit. This is a little linen dress from Sur the Label. I've got my white sandals, as always, my Bottega pouch. And this is the finished look. Honestly, the lip, Lisa Eldridge does no wrong, my friends. I'm gonna go change for dinner though, so I'll show you guys what I wear later. And we can touch up our makeup too. So we're back from the vineyard, and now I need to touch up my makeup and give it a little bit more intensity for dinner. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna keep my hair down. I feel like I will, just because we don't have very much time. We have like 20 minutes to freshen up and change our fits and whatnot. So hair is TBD. I always regret not packing my mirror. Let it be known. If you need a little handheld mirror, pack it. I always forget it, and I'm using like a tiny little mirror. I can't even see my entire face. The skin is looking okay. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking right now, but I want to intensify the eyes, give it a little bit more spice for dinner. So I'm gonna go back in with my little inglot shadows here. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and take more of that medium shade here. I'm just gonna bring a little bit more of that into the crease to intensify it. I'm just literally layering it right on top of what we've already done. And I'm gonna bring it all the way through the crease, just building up that depth. And then I'm just switching my brush to a smaller little fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna bring that right along the shadow that we put on the lash line, and I'm just gonna continue to smoke that out, just making it a little bit more intense. You know what I mean? Just connecting it with that shadow in the crease and right along the lash line. Now I'm gonna go into the deeper shade here with a little angled eyeliner brush and just add that depth onto the lash line. Going into that medium shadow here with that smaller fluffy brush and just bringing that right onto the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with some lashes, and I brought two. I didn't know which ones I wanted to use, but I've got Swede Nikki Makeup lashes and also eye shimmer lashes. And I'm just gonna add some individual lashes along the outer bits of my eyes just to add a little bit more volume and a little bit more fluff. I love to use individual lashes. It's just my preference. I find it much easier to apply than anything else. But it does take a little bit and a little bit of patience because it can be very annoying. So I've got my little lash glue. Let's apply some individual lashes. Okay, 12 hours of lashes later. I'm just touching up with my Victoria Beckham O2 lip definer. I was gonna do a more nude lip, I'm kinda loving, like, this is literally still the lipstick that I put on earlier. I haven't touched it up at all. Kinda love the little stain that it's giving, so I might just leave it, but I'm just adding a little bit more lip liner around the edges, just to give it a little bit more depth. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna put some more setting spray on just to give it a little bit more life. I have the Benefit 24-hour brow gel, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, just like a touch up, just a boop, boop, boop on the edges. And then I'm gonna take a little dibble of my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow bronzer and literally just touch up the bronze. You know what, let's do a little touch up of the Laura Mercier blush as well. Just run a little bit of that over. Fragrance is my Dejan the Man Xx leather. So that's all I'm gonna do for the makeup touch-up. I'm going to put my dress on and see how I feel about the hair. Okay, so this is my dress for the night. This is the back, isn't it fabulous? Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I think I'm just gonna leave my hair down. But up would be so cute too. Oh, I don't know. If I do down, I definitely have to do a little like side moment. I wish I could have you guys live to tell me what to do. I think just for ease, I'm gonna leave it down because if I try to do an updo and then I screw it up, there's no turning back, you know? Once there's gel in here, she's done. So this is my outfit. This is the hair and makeup for the night. I'm not changing anything else. I think I'm literally just gonna leave that little hot pink tint on my lips and head to dinner, you guys. That's it. Thanks for getting ready with me. That is my hair and makeup done. These are the 2 outfits that I've worn on this sweet little overnight retreat with Caudalie. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I know this was like so rushed, but it was filmed in the moment, my friends. And I hope you guys enjoyed the looks. Hopefully there will be more pics on the ground for you to see. Everything that I've used on my face and everything that I'm wearing, I will link in the description box down below. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go have dinner, and then I will see you all very soon for a new video. Bye!